Hey everybody, today I want to talk about a little story just so you guys can be aware a little bit, have a different perspective. From my perspective, I want to talk about my perspective. What I see is a lot of people that don't take the doulas, don't take the education, don't take the support during pregnancy, birth, postpartum, and regret it down the line. And that's why I like to address, first time moms, because the first time you have to do it right, because once you get a traumatic experience, once you get a negative experience the first time, it really complicates everything. It affects you, it affects your mental health, it affects your psychological health. Like, the reason why I became a doula is because of all the stories that I've heard of women around me that are saying that they were so traumatized by their birth that they don't want to give birth anymore, they don't want to have another child. Like, they had one child and they wanted a family of multiples, but because their birth experience was so traumatic, they didn't want to have another child. And those were all moms around me that I used to hang out with when I had my kid, and I was the only person there that was happy about my birth experience. I was like, oh my god, I love giving birth, it was amazing. And then everybody else was telling me that their birth was horrible, that one of the women that really marked me, that really inspired me to be a doula, is that the nurse told her to shut up during birth. Like this stuff happens. Like, it's crazy to me. And that's what we're here for. We're here for you to advocate for yourself, to teach you how to advocate for yourself, to educate you. We're here to help you just know what's happening, help you know what your options are, help you know when you're being pushed into fear, because they will do that, and just like have a level head, not be panicky, not be confused, not be scared, afraid, knowing what's happening, educating your partner, the person that's going to support you during birth as well, so that he can set up for you, or she, whoever. Yeah, like, honestly, what I wanted to say is a little story. I like to keep up, or I like to check up with people that I have consultations with, because I do it out of love. So I want to make sure that you're good, even though you didn't take me as a doula. So I had a consultation with this this girl, like, back in the fall, and I know she was about due. So I texted her and I was like, yo, I hope everything is okay, and that your pregnancy went well, and that you're ready for birth. And she's like, oh my god, thank you so much for reaching out. I just gave birth, my baby's a week old, it was a really hard pregnancy, a really hard labor, and I've been struggling with breastfeeding, and now I have him on formula. And I was just so sad, because I'm like, this is why I'm here. Like, this is why we're here. And if you didn't personally click with me as a doula, like, there's so many other doulas that I could have introduced you to. So first, that's the first thing. Second thing, if it's about money, like, there's payment plans that we can work out. We can make sure that you're able to afford it. We can do even like bartering. You can do service to service. That's something that we can do as well. And then third thing, I think this is what makes me the most upset, is really seeing the value of what we offer. Like, when we tell you that having a doula shows that you have decrease in intervention, decrease in C-sections, decrease in epidurals, higher chances of breastfeeding, longer breastfeeding, and just like a positive birth experience, more confident. Like, these are all studies, you know what I mean? So it's like, why, especially if you come to me and you're like struggling, and you know that you're not confident, you know that you're lacking education, you know that you're scared, why not? And I'm here, like, we can have a discussion, you can be honest, and we can find a solution. Don't go through it and then regret, because that's what happens a lot. It happens a lot that people don't go through it. Maybe they don't see the value in it, and they're like, oh, I can do it by myself. But then it's like, you wished and things went wrong, or it wasn't the experience that you wanted, you were not supported, were not helped. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like, just, I don't know, that's what I want to say.